the Tunnel Park's Triple Crown, you can see the trail around the third mile. Ready to go. From Adam Pettey. I don't think I've ever heard.
Can't think of the time I heard you say that. Schultz, 19th to Justin Lima, 20th to Charlie Gardino, and rounding out the field, 21st was Cody Lambert. Kevin will make his way down and talk with our podium finishers.
Adam Pettey celebrating this victory lap. Jim Silvia gave it all he had, just couldn't undo what Pettey was trying to get done. And what happened to Mike Mitchell? Getting ready to climb out of his winning mount, your defending Sportsman champion. Rolling back into victory lane after a dry spell. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, climbing out of the car. How about a round of applause for the 2025 Sportsman Everton Parks Triple Crown champion, Adam Pettey. Adam, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the Everton Parks Triple Crown.
Thank you. Yeah, we needed this. Morale in the shop's been low lately, for sure. Me and Mom and Dean worked on this thing a lot. Over the last 2 weeks we had off, we spent a lot of time on this thing, so glad to be back here, especially with playoffs coming up. Finally found something that's going.
Tell us about that battle with Jim. He got by you just before that last caution came out. Were you worried at any point?
Oh, that was awesome. I was smiling ear to ear. I didn't even care if he won. I was worried about the Triple Crown. That was the most fun I had in weeks out there. Yeah, I was definitely worried a little bit. He surprised me out there.
You were able to start up in the top 10s. You had a good starting spot tonight, and you bided your time to get to the front of the field. But as you got further and further to the front, it got tougher and tougher to get by these guys.
Yeah, I tend to be impatient, and I told myself tonight I just had to be real patient. So getting by the 15 and the 23, you know, I saw both of them getting loose, so I kind of just took my time, and I knew they'd get worse and worse, and that's what happened, and passed them clean, and it was good.
It's got to feel real good to get back into victory lane after your recent struggles.
Yeah, we've been struggling, so I'm glad we can be here. Playoffs around the corner.
You know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, definitely. My Uncle Dean, number one. Like I said, it's me and him at the shop every week. We worked on this thing a ton. You got Chris, you got my dad, you got Mike, Gigi. I'm sure I'm forgetting some other people. I'm sure my grandmother's here, my aunt's here. My fiance for putting up with it. She's been too happy the last few weeks with us working on it every day. You know, you got Cape Cod Aggregates, Penny Auto Salvage, Ryan Hill Farms. You know, they all pitch in a ton. So see what we got for playoffs this year, and the next year these guys will all be coming with me for the late model.
Congratulations. Welcome back to victory lane, your 2025 Everton Parks Triple Crown champion, Adam Pettey. Jim, a great run. You gave it everything you had up on the outside.
Yes, absolutely. Threw the kitchen sink at it and everything, but finishing second to Adam is really, really good. And so that's a blessing. But I'm going to dedicate this win here to my Uncle Lenny. My Uncle Lenny's the best guy ever, man. He just passed away Monday or so, but you just can't beat that guy. He's the best. And love you, Uncle Lenny. I call him Sonny, so that one's for you, Sonny.
Last night, your son won the Triple Crown Championship in the Legends race. It almost was like you weren't going to let him have all the glory this week.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I thought I was going to be able to match him, but you know, hey, what can we do? I'm just happy to be here.
Well, I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my wife. I want to thank Harmony, my son Jake's better half. She is like my best pit crew ever. And I forgot it the last time when I won, so props for Harmony and all the crew. And Hector's the new guy over there. Hector, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So I hope it was a fun show for the fans, and you know, it was good. I like getting to work them on the outside. I maybe would have tried the bottom, but I didn't think it would be a good idea.
No, you were having too much fun up top.
Yeah, fun is what it's about.
Congratulations, great run. Jim Silvia in second. Our third place finisher, Mike Mitchell. And Mike, welcome back to the Sportsman division.
Thank you, thank you. I really got to thank Jay Steely, Steve Axton, and Matt and Scott. They're the ones that do all the work on this car. I mean, all I did over the winter on it was just reskin the sides on it, and we've been struggling with it. Jay called me Thursday, and then he said, I'm not going. And then he called me Saturday morning, he said, you ready to go? I said, sure, I'm going to be there with my nephew anyway. So he ran it a little bit, I took it out, and we finally found something that's working on this. It's kind of like we're going back to what I was running back when I was running full-time in this division, and this car's just caught me act like my old car.
Well, that's a scary thing.
Yeah. If we can keep it going like this, I think we'll have a shot. I don't think I had anything for Adam or Pepe, but we're going pretty good. It was much better on the outside. And I also got to know is, Sid's View saw me in the pit area, and I says, I hope my fender stays on tonight. And he started laughing. He said, well, I want you to put a show on. Well, I did the best I could, Sid. But I can't say I see you, Frank, but hey, Lenny, I see you, Lenny, and I heard you on the radio.
Congratulations, great run for third place. How about a round of applause for our podium, ladies and gentlemen? Third place to Mike Mitchell, second to Jim Silvia, and in victory lane, and the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown champion, Adam Pettey.